So I'm officially opening myself up to shooting videos that are custom to what your question is to me. So if any of you have a video request, be sure to leave it down in the comment section down below on this video specifically, and I will do my best to my very best, actually not just my best, but my very best to cover that subject. Of course, unless it's an impossible subject to cover. And a few of those subjects, if you're wondering, if you want an example, is asking me to cover why dark matter is out there in space and why we don't know what it is and what the possibilities are. Like, I don't want to cover a subject like that. And of course, if I feel like it's something I've already covered or it's kind of self-explanatory, then I won't go into it. So if you do have something that you're really wanting me to shoot a video on, please leave it down below. Now, I was asked the question of how do you know if you pass? So this is my suggestion. I talk to people. I would ask them, how did you view me when you first met me? Because they never knew me as a guy. So I'm like, how did you view me? And when I got feedback of, I just thought you were a woman. When you told me you were transgender, I was really weirded out. Like, I didn't know. There's just no way to tell. And then there's other times where I was told that I looked like a dude because we all have our ugly days, and I definitely have my ugly days for sure, and I get snaggletooth and stuff like that. And I even did it with my voice recordings. I'd ask people how my voice was passing. So I asked my friends and family, I asked people I just met, and I asked you on YouTube how my voice was doing, and you guys gave me feedback on it. Of course, I'm still working on it every single day, but it was your feedback and their feedback that helped me know if my voice was passing, and if I was passing, if my body language was passing, and if my basic mannerisms, I guess that was the same thing. That thumb just moves all on its own. I don't know what's wrong with it. So the real thing is, do you want to put yourself out on that limb? I've had so much bad feedback given to me. Like, I was told I once sounded like, and this I kind of did at the time, like an 80-year-old woman who had been a smoker her whole life. Like, I was doing this whole thing like this where I was talking and I thought this was kind of like a girl. It was really bad. So I guess it was kind of a cool parlor trick to sound like an old, smoker or something, but I didn't really want to sound like that. So it was a good thing that I had somebody tell me, when I asked them their opinion, actually tell me what they thought. When something's really bad told to you, but it's good that they told you. So it hurts when you're told this, you sound like an 80-year-old smoker, and then I'm like, oh man, I feel horrible about it. But then it was good they told me because I didn't continue that bad habit. So it's the good bad effect, because it was bad to begin with, but it turned into a good thing. It turned right into a good thing. There is downsides to asking people your opinions, but I wanted to pass as brilliantly as I possibly could, and I knew I had to put myself out there in order to do it, so I had to ask people's opinions. That's how I know. And if you made it to the end of this video, because this is the last short clip I'm going to do, you're going to probably wonder if I think I pass. Sometimes I do, except for the days where I have snaggletooth and I'm not looking very good, because every girl, I don't care who you are, has her bad days, and I have mine. So there are days where I dress brilliantly, my hair falls into place and everything's gelling and I feel super, super feminine. Those days I pass. But the days where things don't come together, probably not so much. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much. Leave your comments down below if you want me to shoot a video for you. And remember to give me a thumbs up because you guys keep forgetting. I don't know why, because you're forgetful. And you need that ginkgo biloba thing to help your memory. It's some kind of drug. Drugs fix everything, people, except for the things it doesn't fix. Talk to you all later.